Hello friends, we have deals in a detail for calculating square of numbers that are near to the base value 10, 100 and so. But if any value is not close to the base value, then in this class we learn how to square such numbers by using the same formula with slight modification. If the number not close to the base values, then it might be close to the round figure like 20, 30, 40 and so. So we have to use these numbers as base values. I hope this idea is clear for you. Okay. Now consider if we have to find the square of 46 or 74, then we can use 50 as a base for 46, as 46 is more close to 50 than 40, and in this case of 74 we use 70 as base, as 70 is close to 74 than 80. Now let's take an example for less number than the base value, and our first example is 18. We have to find the square of 8, so we take 20 as its base, as 20 is closer than 10. Then subtract 18 from 20. What we get? We get 20 minus 18 is equals to 2. Now as our base is 20, we write 2 like this and multiplying with 18 minus 2. Remember, we subtract 2 from 18 because the difference of 20 and 18 is 2. Okay, don't be confused. And after that, square of 2 again, which is coming from the difference of 18 and 20, that is 2. Okay. Now in next step, 2 into 18 minus 2, that is 16, and square of 2 is 4. So what we get is 16 into 2, that is 32 and 4. Now we have to remove the separator. Then finally we get 324, which is the square of 18. Let's take one more example of number less than the base value. 46. We have to find the square of 8, so we take 50 as its base, as 50 is closer than 40. Then subtract 46 from 50. What we get? We get 50 minus 46 is equals to 4. Now as our base is 50, we write 5 like this and multiply with 46 minus 4. Remember, we subtract 4 from 46 because the difference of 50 and 46 is 4. Okay, don't get confusion. And after that, the square of 4 again, which coming from the difference of 50 and 46, that is 4. Okay. Now in next step, 5 into 46 minus 4, that is 42, and square of 4 is 16. So what we get is 5 into 42, that is 210 and 16. But as we know, our base 50 contains only one zero, so need only single digit on right side of separator, that is to be 6. So carry 1 to 210 and what we get is 211 and 6. Now we can remove the separator. Then finally we get 2116, which is the square of 46. Now let's move to the examples for number greater than the base values, and our first example is 43. We have to find the square of 8, so take 40 as its base, as 40 is closer than 50. Then subtract 40 from 43. What we get? We get 43 minus 40 is equals to 3. If you getting confusion with previous examples in which we are subtracting numbers from the base, then don't worry. We are simply calculating the difference in between them. If you practice this type of examples, then you come to know that this subtraction is only to get the difference of number from the base value. Now, as our base is 40, we write 4 like this and multiplying with 43 plus 3. Remember, we add 3 to 43 because the difference of 40 and 43 is 3. And after that, square of 3 again, which coming from the difference of 43 and 40, that is 3. Okay. Now in next step, 4 into 43 plus 3, that is 46, and square of 3 is 9. So what we get is 4 into 46, that is 184 and 9. Now we can remove the separator. Then finally we get 1849, which is the square of 43. Let's take one more example of number greater than the base value. 74. We find the square of it, so we take 70 as its base, as 70 is closer than 80. Then subtract 70 from 74. What we get? We get 74 minus 70 is equals to 4. Now, as our base is 70, we write 7 like this and multiplying with 74 plus 4. Remember, we add this 4 to 74 because the difference of 70 and 74 is 4. Okay? Don't get confusion. And after that, the square of 4 again, which is coming from the difference of 70 and 74, that is 4. Okay? Now, in next step, 7 into 74 plus 4, that is 78, and square of 4 is 16. So what we get is 7 into 78, that is 546 and 16. But as we know, our base 70 contains only one zero, so need only single digit on right side of separator, that is to be 6. So carry 1 to 546 and what we get is 547 and 6. Now we can remove the separator. Then finally we get 5476, which is the square of 74. By using this same method, you can calculate the square of any number which are not close to the base value. I hope you got it. If any problem is there, then go and watch this video one more time and solve your own examples.